Hello, hey guys, it's Allison, and welcome to TOC Pajama Talk. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are going to be talking about lead up to tomorrow, or to last night's episode. I saw it. I'm not going to do any spoilers though, but holy cajoles. Like, it was insane. So, we're going to be talking about that on next Sunday, but this season, you guys, is already off to an amazing start. I cannot. Hello. Hello. Okay, hopefully that worked. I was gonna do a little. I got him on. I didn't even do the thing, and I got him on both times. I was gonna do a bewitched nose, and you guys just appeared. Hello, guys. Hey guys, how are you doing?
Good.
Doing good. How are you?
I didn't even get to do the whoosh, and oh damn. Okay, missed opportunity. Okay, well, guys, I am so excited you guys are here. Okay, we have to talk TOC, you guys. Okay, so we're not going to be talking about hello, hey everybody. Okay, we're not going to be talking about yesterday's episode because here's my bone to pick with Food Network. I absolutely love you, Food Network, but my problem is I was trying to catch up on the
Mhm.
qualifiers. It's not on the app.
It just hit today.
It's on Max. And
I
the
don't have.
qualifiers you have to go
I
to
got
extras.
Max. Wait.
It's on HBO Max and you have to go to extras. Season 7 and then
Dang.
extras and it will
It's like hidden.
Well,
it's hidden.
crap. Okay, well, I don't have Max, but I might do like the free trial or something to see it because I was so bummed that it was like on the Food Network app it wasn't there, on the Discovery Plus app it wasn't there. I just was really frustrated.
Well, and it
But
didn't record because we always have to record it because I usually have rehearsal, so I watch it after the fact.
it didn't
Mhm.
record.
No, because it was an extra.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hello. I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you. I'm very, very sore. Yeah, I don't have a car. Yeah, but I'm feeling a lot better.
Well,
Thank you. I know.
yeah, well,
It's
glad you're okay though.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. I hope everyone's okay. I'm
That,
very
that was
thankful.
a terrifying text to get in the group chat.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
know.
I did share pictures. I'm not sharing them here, but I did share them with them folks right there.
Them
But yeah, I
folk.
feel like a lot better. Thank you. I'm still very sore, but I'm feeling
Good.
better. Okay, but we gotta talk. We gotta talk about it. Okay, Chef JT, is that your real name? Is it JT? You were one of the people that was very excited, besides obviously Chef Ava, about the thing that you posted, ForkTravel, about the bracket. I'm glad. Thank you. That's why I haven't been in Orange Theory. I don't have a
And
car. So
thanks for catching my typo. I think I did that one like late at night and posted it. So I fixed it. So if you go to forktravel.com, you
okay.
can print up the correct spelled one. So
Okay, well, we have to talk. So we are choosing our new team names. So I felt a little bit like Guy Fieri and I made up some names, but then y'all came up with better names. So like, I mean, whatever. Okay, so all right. So we're
we're
gonna
just ours are just are what we are.
I know, but they're
Yeah,
so much better.
that's really
And instead of
us.
kitchen fairy, it should be kitchen witch for me, if anything. But
Well, this little thing was so happy. I just like okay, so I'm gonna let Matt go first because we did pick our dream
Okay.
teams, but I do want to, just talk about why we chose them. So Matt, I would like you to introduce your dream team and do
All right.
your first, I was gonna recruit, but your first chef.
My first chef for my dream
Wait,
team
wait,
has
wait,
been a.
your dream team. Your
Okay,
name.
the names for the dream team.
Well, because remember you are now Matt.
The Professor. Yes. I went with the Professor because, I am a professor, so.
Oh, okay, so Matt the Professor, who's on your dream team?
My first pick for the dream team was Chef Jet Tila, my ride or die for Food Network.
Yeah.
I've been a fan of Chef Jets for so long, and I will say, because Marissa's in the other room, she can't hear me saying this.
Yeah.
I took him as my first pick, though the second pick was heavily influenced by her.
I love that. Okay, so your ride or die. Absolutely love that. Okay,
Oh yeah,
we're gonna go to Michele. Michele, you are Michele.
the food groupie.
How did I miss that? That's a good one. Okay, Michele, who is your first pick and why?
I'm going to go with Kenny. He
Ooh.
going in as the number one seed, so he's kind of new back to the thing, but
Okay.
I've never seen anybody that calm in the kitchen in any of the episodes of TOC that I've watched.
Okay, so for us who missed the qualifiers, how did he do in the qualifiers? Like, do you remember what he was cooking, or just have you been a fan of
Hang
him
on, hang on,
from?
hang on.
Yeah,
It's Kenny Gilbert. He was
okay,
Top Chef. He's called Beast in the Kitchen.
Yes.
the beast.
Well,
I
Uh,
love
he did
that.
the melon baller with the shepherd's pie.
Okay,
That the judges called it was breakup food that you would
yeah,
eat after a breakup and just that's what you would crave.
I like that. I like. Okay, so were either of you familiar with him before, or is this kind of your
no,
introduction?
yeah,
He was
Okay,
new to me.
yeah. Alex's was, it feels fresh
yeah,
off a breakup dish. One like you're going to the bar
I love bar foods. It's
and just
awesome.
take yourself out for a really nice dinner and just enjoy it.
Okay, I like that. I like that. And guys, if you guys want to play along, please let me know who you were. You wanted your dream teams. Okay. Chef JT Present said, I was shocked he took down Kelsey Murphy. As am I. Like
Yeah.
Kelsey Murphy's like a beast. No pun intended.
But
And he
Yeah,
did, and
that
the
was a
chef
good
Ava said,
matchup.
yeah, he did fantastic. He was Oprah's other private chef. So other than Art Smith, thank you for that. I had no idea. That's amazing. Okay, so you are Kenny Gilbert.
yeah,
My
nope.
first one, oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my God. Now I'm blanking. I have Carlos.
Oh, you're not taking your bad boy?
Oh, I took Carlos. I took him second. Okay.
That's
I'll start with Carlos. Here's why.
that was
Okay.
okay. That was like we already know he's going to go to Allison, so nobody
Okay.
take him.
Here's why I love Chef Carlos. Okay. First of all, it's like, again, when I like people that I change my opinion of them. And like, I've talked
Mm-hmm.
about this before. It's like when I first saw him, I was like, he does not seem very nice. He kind of seems like a jerk. But I love that I think what he did was, after I think it was Super Chef Grudge Match, it was like I realized, wait a second, it's just he's first of all a little bit younger than me. We're not going to admit that. But he's somebody who it's like he knows he's good, but he also can take
Mm-hmm.
criticisms and change. And that's what I absolutely love about him. Yeah, he's the bad boy, but it's
He's
like
cocky.
he's cocky, but he knows he's good. Like I'm okay with if you have
Yeah.
skills and you know you're good, I'm okay with a little bit of a attitude, because he's funny about it. Like if he was just a straight up jerk, we wouldn't like him.
Yeah.
But I think when he's in the competition, he's somebody who is going to go, I was gonna say balls to the wall, that's not the right word. Like that's not the right word, sorry. He's gonna go like all in. Like he is going to give you, like whether he goes home on that first dish or not, it's like he is
Mm-hmm.
going to put everything he has into that dish. And I'm kind of excited about that kind of, I don't want to say lackadaisical because that's not the right word, but like just that gutsy. So it's like I think that he's somebody who knows he's good, he's gutsy, he's gonna give us a great show. I just love him. Chef Carlos, obviously my number one. Okay. All right, Matt, who's your number two? And then
My number two, I will say Marissa helped pick this one because we've both been a big fan of this person, and I think she's going to make a deep run here. But I got to take as my number two, Chef Britt Rosigno.
Not
I
surprised.
Get the hands going, yeah.
I God, I love him. Or her, Britt. I'm sorry. He's saying she was cocky, but he was on my podcast last. You're a talented chef. Sorry, that's what I was talking about. I love Britt. I mean,
She's fantastic.
she's somebody, and also love her. She's somebody who knows her stuff, is incredibly talented, has been in the top four. Is it three?
Several
Three
times.
times so
Several
far,
times now? Oh my God. And
and she
I like,
swings for the fences. That's the thing that I
yeah,
love. She as much as you can say Carlos Anthony goes in hard in the paint for
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Chef Britt goes in with bold, big flavors, big everything. Just
yeah.
I also I like to kind of pick the chefs of like if I were to ever meet them in person, like would I hang out with him for an afternoon? Chef Britt feels like she'd be a lot of fun to hang around with too. So Chef Britt, call me.
I could see like going to Chef Britt's restaurant and being like, let's just have a beer. Like,
Yeah,
let's just chill, you
There
know?
better be food
exactly.
with it too, because
Oh,
I
yeah.
think she would. I mean, I have a feeling her food pairs really well with whatever you want to drink. So
Well, and you know what else I like about her? It's, when they're doing the critiques, it's like she is always so positive. And it's like, even when it's the harshest criticism, critique, she's like, okay, yeah, that's right. All right. Yeah. Oh, I see that. And
She
when
acknowledges where she missed.
yeah. And she also acknowledges where her competitors succeed. And I think that has to be
Yes.
I mean, I know that that's probably something you noticed as well.
It's she just feels like a very wholesome person when she competes,
Yeah.
and you can tell and on times where she's come up short, you can tell how much
Yeah.
it hurts because
Yeah.
she put herself on that plate. And
Yeah.
if this isn't Chef Jet's year, this has got to be Chef Britt's year because the two of them always feel like they're getting that always a bridesmaid, never a bride feeling going. And I'm gonna say those two. If either one of them win, I'm popping champagne.
Okay, I have to say, it would be really nice. I think they're both Chef Carlos and Chef Britt are like that post marriage, like they've just had their weddings. I think that they have like that glow, and I
Yeah.
think champagne would be apropos. I think that's the right word, and that is the perfect description. Okay, Michelle, who are you taking?
I didn't write down my one of our group chat. If either of you can look in the group chat without
I
dropping
know.
us,
Oh God, me too. Can someone?
can anybody look in our
I can
group chat?
try. Hang
Because
on.
I know if I do, I will dump myself out. That's how Monday's going.
Oh
I may
God.
have. I will check and report back. How's that?
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
I'll
because
do
check and
right
report
today's
back.
back because
Tuesday.
mine as well. Because I was very excited about mine, but go ahead.
I think I put Brian
You
Voltaggio.
did for Brian Voltaggio. I know you
So,
did
but the third
because
one, I can't remember who it was.
okay, so he's going to be checking why Brian Voltaggio.
Um, I also think it's his time. After
Yeah,
watching him on 24 and 24, he's just like he's one I've watched, and he's gotten
yeah,
better the more confident.
yeah,
His little brother is the mad scientist, but I don't know. I think
yeah,
it's might be his time, and I have nothing against the women winning. It's more the
yeah,
best chef win and the randomizer, the clock.
yeah,
It just who has a better day with the stuff. I
yeah,
was yelling at the TV watching the qualifiers on last night because I
yeah,
don't agree with like they're using bowls when it would be better using plates. And I won't cover
yeah.
last night's because I watched it and yelled at the TV accordingly. But I'm like,
We are going to have such a crazy one on Sunday. Let me just tell you
yeah,
that.
it was good.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, I don't know. I am nowhere near that level, but I can still see from the artistic
yeah,
viewpoint if they're using. I mean, they have a whole wall of stuff, so I would
yeah.
pick different
Yeah.
Different ones.
different
Okay.
plating things.
Yeah,
I mean, plates instead of bowls, or a little bit more creative,
yeah.
You
even
gotta
on the
be clever with your plating.
qualifiers.
Well, I
Your
think
plating is
okay with
important.
well, okay, with Brian Voltaggio, I mean, again, like we just saw him, they won, he and his brother won the TOC winter or Christmas edition.
Yeah.
TOC
And it
Christmas.
was, yeah, and I was gonna say, Chef JT said huge underdog, and that's after winning the holiday TOC. And
Well,
it's,
he's a huge tactician. I mean, his skills
Yes.
are like at the top level, and these are all great chefs. But
and
I
I
think he's in the top 5%.
And I think you
Yeah.
mentioned this about before, but it's like, he obviously we fell in love with him on the last 24 and 24, where it was just like he was like the engine that could. He kept trying, and like you again said, he's always the bridesmaid, never the bride. But like
Hmm.
again, now that he is, I think that I'm a little bit nervous just because again, his first round is against Carlos, so it's like one of us is going to lose our dream team, and
One of
I'm
y'all
very,
is gonna go
I
home
know, I'm like
sad.
sad times, sad times. Okay,
That'd be a
wait.
fun group chat.
Oh my God, I know, right? Okay, but I do remember who mine. Obviously, I get really excited because I was like, I wanted to pick some different people, but I have to go with Mama Wong. You guys, Leanne
Yeah, you
Wong
do.
is
Yeah, you
I
do.
I fell in love with her the last TOC. Not a holiday special, but the one before that. She wore the dinosaur earrings. It's like she had that story. I believe she's from Hawaii. I believe.
Yes,
Hmm. Hmm.
Believe, yeah. And so it's like she has
Lahaina.
that. Oh my God! I just love everything about her. I think that she's really a strong competitor. I think that she's very creative in the kitchen. I think that she's really good at using the randomizer. I feel like she's gonna go pretty far, and like I'm just excited. Like she could go all the way. Like I don't know.
Good.
I mean, it's Mama Wong. It's like. And it's hard to pick against her, absolutely. And then and Chef JT obviously agrees. But yeah, I know. I think Mama Wong. I'm so excited. And Lovely Ann, yeah, she has the cookbook on dumplings. Yes. Okay. So one of the things that I want to learn to make are dumplings. Thank you for bringing that up, Chef. I want to learn how to make dumplings. I've had them, but I've never made them. I'm assuming, Michelle, you have, and I'm assuming you also
Yeah,
have. Okay.
anything that's stuffed or filled, I
Yeah.
have a tendency to overstuff the first few, and then I have to redo them.
It's a
I
goal to do it.
mean,
Yeah.
oh no,
But
you
it
got to eat that first one out of the pan instead of waiting it for the
exactly, it's like,
others. And
well,
oh
yeah.
no,
But
Well,
it's, I mean,
no.
it's as long as it tastes good. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the main thing. I can always,
exactly.
one thing is practice makes perfect. So that's actually on my summer list of things to get better at doing.
Okay. Okay. Well, then we'll get
Okay.
better together. I love that. But obviously, I had to go mom along. I had to go mom along. Okay, Matt, do you want to say your final person?
So my final, it's funny you were mentioning, Allison,
Yeah.
how chefs you've changed your opinion on over the years, and
Yes. Yeah.
mine is definitely fitting that, especially the way that he's randomly popped back into the orbits of all these chef
Yeah.
networks. I got to go with Chef Marcel Vigneron, only because I remember very many moons ago. I want to say it was Top Chef, and
Okay.
I just watched like he just had this cocky, abrasive, and I was not a big
Really?
fan of his.
Oh yeah.
I did not like young Marcel, Chef
Marcel?
Marcel.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
No.
yeah. Oh, it was. My parents even called him out like, I wish he wasn't such a jerk about these things, and I'm like, dang. But now you
Not
see him, and
Marcel.
oh yeah, he's done a full character 180. And yeah, I mean, OG Top Chef season 1, he was very early on. We're talking
He was obnoxious.
many moons ago.
Okay,
But now
but
you
he's
look at him, and he's matured.
Yeah.
He's grown, and seeing him in 24 and 24 or in the TOC Christmas bracket, I'm sitting there like, is this the same Marcel? Are they like Paul McCartneying us and replacing him with a body double? Because
he
he
should have
just
won that season. That's what Chef DJT said.
oh, he's an
JT.
amazing chef.
Yeah.
And seeing where he is now,
Yeah.
I want to see him do well with things. I really think, because we saw him in the TOC in the Christmas battles.
Can
He
we just
takes his-
say when he does this and he felt, I mean, it's like makes my mom heart happy because like, he's obviously not a child, but like, when your child feels like really cool or like you feel really cool and you're just sitting there like back to back with Tobias, like I'm cool. I mean, I'm not making fun of him. It warmed my heart so much, but I felt like now
he's
knowing that he
humble.
was,
Oh, he was
yes,
he's so much more humble now. I mean,
but I
Michelle
love,
was back then. He was just like this. He was
yeah.
how you would describe early Carlos Anthony in level of like,
No.
I'm good at this. You say he was worse?
He was
Okay.
worse.
Yeah, okay, he was worse.
Okay, love Marcel Vigneron. I'm mutual friends with his father-in-law Marvin and mother-in-law. See, I love the fact that he was somebody who changed. It's like or who
Yeah.
evolved because it's like that means he was real. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like when you have that kind of like a little bit of a shift in your personality, it's like you really
Yeah.
are. It's you're giving your most authentic self, and it's like that makes me like him even more. Is that horrible? Like
He's really changed. I mean, seeing him on 24 and 24 I was like, oh man, I hope he's still not that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would go as far as say he was a jerk back then. And that's me saying like I try not
You
to be
don't
mean
normally,
to people and stuff, but like
No.
he was pretty much a jerk. I'm like, but he was
Okay, wait.
good.
Okay, I'm going to ask a question. Do you think it's because he has the French background? However, because do you know what I'm saying? No. After living
I
in
know
France,
exactly why you're asking.
well, okay, after living in France, it's like when I went over there to study and I lived over there for our semester abroad, and like I thought everyone was so mean, and it was just the person. Like, do you think that it was more of the French personality, or I don't know, maybe he just changed? I don't know.
It definitely seems like he's changed. I mean,
Okay.
because it was down to like I should have won that because my dish was clearly superior instead of taking your lumps of like, oh, you overcooked something or you mishandled your protein. It was, well, obviously the judges are wrong because I'm right.
But again, I like to see the evolution. What I like about the Food Network is that we see these evolutions with these chefs where they do get better. Or I don't think there's chefs that are getting worse. So I don't think that's the thing. But but you know what I mean? They kind of tease us in these little shows. Like they'll introduce Marcelo, or Martell Stone, who's one of my favorite chefs. Like
Mm.
they gave a little bit of a taste of a Martell Stone
Mhm.
in 24 and 24. And then we saw him again, and I think it was House of Knives. So it's like
Mhm.
I like how they give us these little tastes of these chefs. And so it's, I don't know. It's like we feel like we know them. As my mom is watching, we talk about these chefs like they're like members of our household, and we're like, "Oh my God, did you see what like Antonia did today?" And my sister was like, "Do you like think that they're here? Like, why do you talk about them
Oh,
like they're in
you should hear
our?"
Marissa and I. We've identified by watching these chefs
Oh
kind of
God,
like ascribing the personality archetypes to them.
yeah.
Like we were watching one of the qualifiers, like, Chef Stephanie Izard kind of gives that cool aunt energy.
Again, I can't.
And
I
Food
see her as
Network
a
let this
we
feisty aunt,
in, you know.
if
So,
anything. She's a
what's that?
feisty aunt or cousin. I don't
Oh
see her as
yeah.
okay, we
the
we have to.
aunt.
We have to go. Actually, what's really funny is Chef JT talked about Stephanie Izard. We were talking about some of like the underdogs, which I mean, you wouldn't think an Iron Chef is underdog. I want to talk about that after we do finish our picks because like that's something I do want to touch
Mm-hmm.
on. Listen, I'm sorry, I could go on like I love Marcel. Okay, um, uh, oh my God, Michelle, who is your? Oh, and he said that that's his number one right there. Michelle, who is your number three?
Matt, who is the number 3?
Chef Katsuji.
Yeah.
Okay, can I just say how excited I am about him?
Yeah.
Okay, here's why. Here's why. Okay, I did not see the qualifier. However, my mom did, and my mom said that one of the things that he was doing, I don't know who was he going against in his qualifier. Can someone help me?
He was
Hang
up against
on.
Chef Chris
Chris.
O.
Okay,
I'm
so you
flipping
have.
I have like a book here, so
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, but
I have a page for every battle.
yep.
oh, it's I wish it's like I wish they again now that I know that they have that on the extras, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and get that a subscription. But no, with Katsuji. Okay, what I like, am I saying it correctly? Katsuji.
Yeah.
Katsuji.
Okay, what I love about him is like from what it was described was he was really trying to get the audience, and he was like, come on guys, like trying to get him riled up, like trying to get him, like I guess he was shaking hands. And what I okay and yes, I guess apparently that is right. So like he was shaking hands, he was really trying to just try to get like not them to his side, because like obviously everyone there it seemed like was like apparently like a Chris O fan. So it's
Yeah.
like, but I like that it's like he went into the lion's den and came out a victor, but also came out with some new fans. And he's, when I've seen his Instagram, it's like he is by far not a beginner at all. So Michelle, I'll let you
See
go.
my
Sorry.
cat going,
I
hey.
do.
I know I
I love
picked
when we're on
him.
the table.
I think
Yeah.
he's kind of like the wild card in the bunch.
Oh
He's
Yeah.
yeah.
unpredictable.
Oh yeah.
It's been a long time since we've seen him on I've seen him on anything
Yeah.
of like this level.
Yeah.
Um he annoys my husband. I think he's a little bit obnoxious. He's very loud.
Love it.
Um
Love
but I
it.
mean he obviously has skills. So
Yeah.
I think thanks, Kat. Um I think yeah, she's like, "Oh, mom's in the room, so I'm going to be annoying."
Oh
Um
God.
yeah, she lives in our bedroom and never leaves.
Oh,
That's her choice.
yeah.
But I think Katsuji, he's going to be a little bit unpredictable given his
Okay.
background.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
However, I was not happy when he jumped up or slid over the
Okay. I
counter
did hear that. Yeah. Don't do
Oh,
and
that.
he
he
was
got
excited.
well, yeah, well he likes okay, so going back to Carlos Anthony and
Carlos is gonna be like,
Marcel,
Allison, come on, man.
they were very
Yeah.
exuberant and overly
Yeah.
boisterous in their prior lifetimes. I
Yeah.
think Katsuji, he's just trying to rattle the cages a little bit by being
Yeah.
so different. But getting up on the counter afterwards, I mean, that was a Bobby Flay thing, and that's not cool.
Bobby Flay, I know what you're referring to. You're referring to when he
Yep.
went against Chef Morimoto and he slid
Yep.
on the kitchen board.
And yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wasn't a fan of that because that is
Yeah.
disrespecting the kitchen and all the people that have to clean the kitchen. So
Well, I think he's going to be one to watch. They said he's
Definitely.
awesome on both seasons of Top Chef, and he does create a little bit of drama. You know what? Sometimes it's okay. Like I think this is it's okay to have a little bit of drama on the show. I don't know. It's
that's
just
because that's this is where
yeah.
my perspective is different because
Yeah.
I'm not a drama person. I
Okay.
like no drama.
True. I do want to say no sliding on this tables. However, I have a 2-second story. Okay. So okay, as a sophomore in high school, I qualified for the state debate tournament. I was a CX debater, and it was like as a sophomore, like this was a huge deal, right? And so I qualified. It was like I won an entire tournament with my best friend Alyssa. And so we went on stage and I like went like this, like when we won, because I was really excited. I mean, it was, we got to qualify for state. It was our first year doing debate. Okay. And I remember my debate coach, Cindy Weebush, said, don't you ever do that. So she said shit, but she goes, don't you ever do that shit ever again. It was like, I was dancing. It was really
Yeah.
unprofessional. And she was telling me, like, don't ever get up there and be, too boisterous, like be respectful. And I'm so
Don't be
glad she did.
boastful.
Yeah. So I wish he kind of had a Cindy Lee Bush to kind of say not sliding against the,
I don't think he'd
yeah.
listen though. I
No.
Yeah, I
feel like
did.
he's a
Yeah.
force to be reckoned with, which is, I think, I
Which
just
is a,
have a feeling that this, and I didn't get to the
yeah.
finals because of Amtrak getting my thing there, so I'm guessing too.
Oh,
But I think
yeah.
Katsuji is going to be, there's a couple and there are going to be upsets, I think, in this
Yeah.
season. I
It's
just
going
have
to
a
be
feeling.
insane. Well, okay. I got to talk about my final because I want to talk about kind of what we're thinking about for the season. Okay. Obviously, I grabbed the boogeyman Dale Talday. Talday.
Talby.
Okay, Taldy. I loved Dale. He to me, I laugh now saying it, but I thought he was an underdog when I grabbed him a couple TOCs ago. I think it was like, I know, I feel stupid. I was like, oh, I'm discovering him. I didn't. You guys, he's obviously a really big deal.
Tastemade.
But
If you look on Tastemade, he's got a lot of shows on that.
he's
Mhm.
definitely like amazing champion, but I really like his style of cooking. I think he's one of those people he's very smooth with his recipes. I feel like he can put stuff together really well. I feel like he knows how to use the randomizer, but I just like his use of just ingredients. Like I've never seen him do a dish that looks like haphazard. I mean, I know it's TOC, but like some of these dishes I'm like, I don't like the way it's plated. I've never seen a dish that he's done that I've not liked the plating. We've
If
talked
he
about
could
plating
only
before.
get the ice shaver working.
Was that
That's
last
it.
season?
That was
That was
Oh, the
okay.
yeah.
Christmas one, yeah. He tried it
I
twice.
think that's going to be Chef Dale's biggest downfall is
Don't do
that
it. Don't do it.
if he gets, well, because he
Yeah.
seems very, when he does things and it works,
Yeah.
monstrously good.
Maybe even
Home
be on the
runs.
randomizer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
But
very much like, and I'm going to throw
Yeah.
a bit of a baseball reference. He
Yeah.
strikes me as like a Pedro Alvarez type deal where when he's
Who's Pedro
on,
Alvarez?
he
Oh,
played for the
yes.
Pirates many, many
Okay.
moons ago. When he was on,
Yeah.
he's putting balls out of the park in the river.
But when
Or
he's
he's going down swinging on a 3 count. Chef Dale
when
feels like in a
yeah.
game of inches, he wants to win by miles.
Okay.
And I think that's because the ice shaver, my mind just keeps going back to that you could have pivoted something.
And he didn't.
And the pivot was just to keep trying to push it through and get it there. And I think as much as I love Chef Dale, do not get me wrong.
No.
I'm a Chef Dale fan.
Yeah.
I watched him on Top Chef way back in the day.
Yeah.
I just feel like he can get set in his ways, and that's going to be a difficult thing if he needs to pivot. Like we saw, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but in the qualifiers, sometimes you really got to pivot, and if you get stuck with it, you might run out of time. I'm not saying anything else about that because I don't want to spoil it for you, Allison.
Did somebody run out of time? Is that like, did it happen in the qualifiers? Yes. Okay, I'm assuming.
I
All
ain't
right.
saying nothing.
I'm
Okay.
not telling
Well,
you.
okay, and then Chef GT. Okay, what I liked was he brought it up on your post. He was talking about like who do we think like the underdogs are, and it's like I don't really think I. No, again, I do not have the culinary chef knowledge that either one of you guys have. Like because you guys obviously are really familiar with all of these chefs, and I'm not yet being the key
You're
word. I
getting
feel
there.
like I'm
You're getting
Justin
there, I
Warner.
would say.
I would say I feel like I'm Justin Warner. I feel like I do my research. But I don't really see any chef here as somebody who I feel like Ashley Shanti. Okay, I don't see her as an underdog. It's like I see her as somebody that it's like I'm not talking about the one episode yesterday, but it's like if she's going to come into this competition, whether she wins or not, it's like she's going to be someone we're going to be seeing again. You know what I mean? So I feel like, so it's like, I don't really see anyone as, do you guys see anyone as, okay, it was really interesting because Chef JT said that Stephanie Izard was a bit of an underdog. Now, again, that's ironic saying, because she is the Iron Chef,
She's the
she is,
GOAT.
I mean, she's a GOAT, but also she has not done incredibly well in this tournament. It was kind of like Iron Chef Alex Guarnaschelli as well. It's like, one and done for it. So do you see anybody as underdogs?
No.
I know.
Hard no. I was looking at the scores on all the qualifiers.
Please.
And the lowest score from the qualifiers was a 75.
That was a low round.
And that was a hard randomizer. Even I was looking at it, and I couldn't solve that randomizer. I'm like, it's either you don't have the time or you don't have the right protein for it. It was a huge mismatch. But the lowest was 75.
Meat mallet blackened in
32 minutes. Yeah. And you can't blacken beef chuck and get it you're either sacrificing the texture of your meat or you're sacrificing the blackening. And that was aside from that, the lowest beyond that was a 76. 75, 76 were your lowest losing scores for the qualifiers. For the play-in rounds, you're hitting high 70s, everything else in the 80s.
Yeah.
I mean,
and no spoilers on last night, because that'd be one to rewatch.
We're gonna talk about that on Sunday. But I just feel like, but do you guys see anyone as these outliers? Like, obviously, like, we're not talking about who was, introduced yesterday, but we have these 4 icons, you guys. We have these icons. We don't know who they are. We don't know. All we know is that they have never competed on TOC before. Like, do you think that that's going to change the game? Do you think that it's going to make people rise up to the challenge? Or do you think it's going to be so intimidating? It's going to be like, hey, Molly, it's going to be like, oh God, and people are going to freeze. What do you guys think? I don't know. This is the first season we've had these icons. So.
I think it's going to see who can focus on the food and the randomizer. Because, I've met a few of the celebrity chefs, and I fangirl like crazy, but it's like, I can talk about, like, you start talking about food and it snaps over in a heartbeat. I mean, I'm winding up doing that with the class I'm helping teach. And like, it becomes automatic at that point. I was doing that in my class today. We're talking about Italian food history, and I'm immediately snapped over to talking, risotto, etc. So as long as they trust their talents, and that's where I think Stephanie Izard, she just needs to trust that she has experience. So I think she feels like an underdog, but I think once she gets her feet under her a little bit more, it's going to help. It's just kind of getting back in the swing of it.
Yeah.
So,
Matt, what do you think? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, Michele.
I think I would love to see Robert Irvine come in as one of the icons.
Ooh.
We loved him as one of the chefs on Worst Cooks. Well, obviously, Restaurant Impossible.
Well, he walks in and you can just feel his energy in the room, and just things happen. I've got to meet him a couple times, and he's just really fantastic.
That man could crack a walnut with his biceps.
Yeah. Well, and it's okay. And it is going to really depend on this picture of him going like that. I think it really is going to depend on the icons. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I think people are really going to step up. Matt, did you have anything to say to that? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah. I feel like even watching just the qualifying rounds.
Yeah.
That I had to laugh because they called it Randy, not Randa.
Because you call it
for the randomizer. But even in battles with chefs where they didn't quite hit the randomizer, they're still putting out really strong food.
Yeah.
Like that impossible randomizer with the beef chuck, the green beans, the meat melt, and the blackened in 32 minutes. That's a very difficult. And both chefs, it's not so much you're supposed to say, both of them failed at the blackening.
Yeah.
If you're blackening, if it's blackened is the style, you need to cook it a very specific way.
Right.
And they just didn't do it. But it's still, they're putting out amazing quality food. So even if somebody's never competed on the randomizer, and Michele, maybe you can back me up on this. I feel like the randomizer this season feels more like a chopped basket and less of a complete out of left field. Like it almost feels like there is an answer you can find. Like when you've got beef chuck and blackened, okay, you have a meat mallet, tenderize the beef chuck, blacken your spices, put it like it feels like there is a through line that can be found.
Okay.
I want to see Cutthroat Kitchen style with these people.
I just want to see AB back on the show.
I like AB's version better than Malarkey's.
Okay.
I wish Malarkey was here. Why isn't Malarkey here? Has he?
Well,
we're shenanigans.
He might be one, and I saw Chef JT.
What if it is Malarkey?
Waxman would be awesome as a competitor.
Give us shenanigans. Give us shenanigans.
What if it is Malarkey? Oh my! Sorry. Okay, I just got very excited.
I want to see go against Carlos Anthony then.
I do too. Okay. What I think is really interesting. Okay, so we have obviously, this is season 7, so it's like we're no spring chickens to this, and I actually have to. What's the one where you eat crow? Is that the right thing? Is it eat crow?
Yeah, eat crow.
I have trouble. I feel like I can't do idioms. It's idioms, right, or whatever. All right, whatever they're called. I have trouble with them, but I have to eat crow because I went back. Hey, how are you? Hey, Stefan. Hey, sorry, we're on the SAG board together. Hey, how are you? All right, so I have to go back, and I went and I rewatched the first episodes of season 1, 2, 3, and 4 because I had not seen those seasons. And I didn't realize, Shirley Chung was there. A lot of the chefs that I was like, oh, I don't think I've ever seen them were on those first seasons. And I felt really silly. And I'm like, I have to apologize in advance because I didn't see those seasons before we did, 5, 6, and beyond. But it's like, I love, the level of competition in season 1, it feels like we're recreating now. It's like, I felt like there was, I think it was, oh my gosh, Giuseppe?
I like Giuseppe's.
Giuseppe was in season 1. I think he was in season 1. And I was like, how did that was amazing. We had such an amazing, so I feel like we're going to see some of those tyrants. That's not the right word.
Titans,
thank you. That's what I'm thinking. It's like one of those titans come back. Like, I feel like we know
Richard
obviously
Blaze.
Who?
Richard Blaze would be good.
Hold on.
Who do we think?
I gotta get the hair just right for that. There we go. Get the Richard Blaze hair.
Okay, we obviously will not say who the first we know who obviously the first chef was. We're going to talk about it on Sunday. But who do you think these remaining? I think it's Morimoto. Like, I just saw the ponytail and I immediately think Morimoto. But
Ludo.
Who's Ludo?
Le Petit in LA.
Oh,
that would be awesome. Let's find the Food Groupie. I study
food anthropology.
Yeah.
So
and I'm not spoiling something, but so does somebody else studies food anthropology, and I got really excited. I know we're going to talk about it on Sunday, but I was like, I had no idea. I was so excited.
Claudette says she's a food anthropologist. I will be a papered food anthropologist.
I'm not sure.
But she's an amazing chef. So
she's an amazing chef. Well, it's like, so we have, we know obviously number 1. I really thought it was going to be Dominique Lecren, who obviously, I know where she's one of the judges. She's going to be a judge because they announced that. But I thought she would have been a really good one. She's Iron Chef France. So it was like, she could have been that would have been really good. I would have loved to see that. Is there anyone else you guys want to see as these icons?
Couple of them are judges because I wrote down all the judges for the season.
Oh, I haven't seen the judges list.
Wait, did we say Ponytail convinced they think it's Morimoto as well?
If it's Chef Morimoto, oh my God.
He's going to destroy anybody who he's against.
If Chef Morimoto is one of the surprises, Chef Morimoto,
Ponytail.
Okay.
Ponytail gang. Twist, it's me the whole time.
I heard the gang. That's funny. No, you know what I think? What about if it's is Emerald Lagasse? Is he still around?
He's still around. His son has a restaurant too.
Could it be Emerald or Emerald's son?
Emerald's son is way young.
Okay, so he's too young.
No, he would be the Titan. I'd be 50-50 if it's Emerald. No.
Oh, wait,
Emerald's reaching that age, like, he's not competing as much. He's just riding that wave of, like, making a gumbo. He goes, I cook my roux for 4 beers.
Yeah. What about about, okay, we did say Bobby Flay. I don't think any of the silhouettes look like Bobby. Like that's because I originally was like, okay, it's going to be Bobby. But I don't think any of the silhouettes appear. I think one's a woman.
Okay.
I would be really surprised if one was not because I don't know. But I don't know who. No,
It,
no, no.
It
the
wouldn't be
tension is killing
Martinez.
me.
We can't talk about it, but I love how they're doing the rollout because it makes me excited. Do we know when the last episode is? Like, how long is this season?
April.
Who's Chef
April.
Lorena? Chef Lorena?
Lorena? Oh, I can picture her. I can't remember her last name.
Okay.
She's really good.
Okay.
I'm
I know.
ambivalent if it's her though.
See, I think it might be coming from again you guys having that prior knowledge to a lot of them, and it's kind of like the first introduction for me. She was a judge. Okay, she was a judge.
Yeah, but she's not on the judges list for this time, so.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the judges list, but what if we get
Very
like?
tough. I like that.
I'm trying to think. Who'd be? There's a lot of
Go back
really
to
great
we
chefs.
need to look at the 24 and 24 episodes to see who was on the
Yes.
list because
Yes.
I think that and old Top Chef, and I think that would give us an idea.
Yeah.
A man,
Definitely Top Chef.
blonde, Iron Chef, blonde Iron Chef,
Cora?
blonde. Kat Cora. Kat Cora's a judge, though. Never mind.
Yeah,
she's a judge.
she's been a. I was gonna say like no, she's usually a judge, and she's a damn good judge at that.
Well, okay. Can we? I want to. We have so many ideas. If you guys want to come,
Ooh,
Curtis Stone would be amazing.
He's a judge.
Damn.
Okay.
This is like. I feel like we need a cork board and red string to like figure this out.
Okay, Judy Jew. Is Judy Jew a judge this time? Because we've seen her judge before.
Yes,
Was
she
she
is.
on the?
So she is, and so is David Chang.
Dang it.
Well,
Okay.
damn.
Well, I know. But what I love is again, we're seeing some things come back. Oh wait, we can't talk about that. Dang it.
No, we
We
can't.
can't.
No,
Okay,
we got to save it for Sunday.
I know. I'm just really excited. Okay.
This is this is one of the better seasons, I think. Just the qualifiers, and I think having the excitement of the mystery icons.
Yeah.
And I like it. I like that it's not East and West. It seems like it's a mix, and I like that better because the qualifiers and the rounds seem like they're pretty well paired. So it's going to be like an even fight each time.
Yeah.
Which I like better than somebody has way higher more experience versus somebody that's less. I mean, there's some of that, but it's not near as uneven as prior seasons.
Well, is there anything that we want to see this season? Like, I know we've talked about it. Like, we wanted Simon Majum.
More Simon.
Yes, Simon.
More
to come
Simon.
Back. We wanted.
I want one little hat pump. That's all I need.
Well, so we're wanting that.
Give me my hat pump.
We're wanting, and you know what I love? Okay, I gotta think. Joe Sasto. Okay, I'm also dyslexic.
Ooh, Michael
Does that
Simon.
affect your mouth? I don't know. Sasto. Yes, Sasto.
Joe Sasto.
Mustache Joe. Yeah.
What I love is he's put on his page. You guys, you've got to go to it. He's done like, hey, I have a bunch of behind the scenes. What do you guys want to see? And I love that he's doing that. I feel like the chefs are really getting into like communicating with us and like, letting us. I love that. I would like to see. We're going to have the judges table because obviously Simon's coming back. So we're going to be able to get that. Is there anything else we want to see though? Like randomizers, we kind of talked about that. Like anything on the randomizer we really want to see? I know we kind of hinted at it last time, but
duck?
Oh yeah, I want the gooey duck.
The gooey duck.
Yes, I want the gooey duck.
I have something, but it's not on the randomizer. But it was something that was said during the second qualifier by Chef Giuseppe.
Okay.
About how you can really make this entire dish concept work. And the way he put it was few ingredients, but do it right. Instead of having, and again, I'm not saying who or what, but there were some instances in the qualifiers where you could do a lot of addition by subtraction. Right. You're putting so much on the plate and you're overdoing it. Whereas in his case, he made a very clear comment that I'm doing this very simple, very good. Instead of taking 101 ingredients, do it right. And I will say it's many moons ago, I had a vendetta against Bobby Flay when it came to hamburgers.
First of all, I have to say, Feeding the Soul podcast. I love your work. Just letting you know. All right, I'm going to ask about why did hamburgers? Like,
he was the big stack every ingredient rather than do a small bunch of ingredients, make the mile high burger that you unhinge your jaw to get all the flavors.
Ooh.
And at the time, like, I thought that's fine, sure, but like, why not season your meat instead of needing to put an extra sauce or an extra everything? And I realized like it does have its time and place to put extra things on there, but
yeah.
I know when Chef Giuseppe said, I'm doing this the Italian way, few ingredients, do it right.
Yeah.
And I mean, 2 years ago we were in Italy, that's all things. It's very simple, straightforward, really good food without needing to put 7,000 ingredients on the plate. And I think maybe that's the solution to beating Randy, is to rather than try to beat it into submission, because we see it in guys' grocery games where you hide a whammy ingredient. Just embrace the weird. Let it get weird.
I see the problem is, I think I would go really simple into these. Like, I mean, obviously I'm not that level, obviously, but I think my problem would be like, I would go really simple. I don't think I would do the 7 million ingredients. So I see what you're saying. I do want to say, Feeding the Soul said, we got to be in the crowd for one battle, but we can't say what that battle is, but they may come back on Sunday and tell us how it went, because that would be so exciting to be in the audience. No, I like that though. I mean,
just don't take Amtrak from Fresno.
No, but Matt,
I would take Amtrak from Johnstown. I'd be a lot farther out.
Well, okay, I know.
But that was a really good point, Matt.
Next time.
Yeah. No, again, really good point. But yeah, I think this TOC is like, I felt like it was Christmas all over, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is something that I really look forward to. I know you guys look forward to it as well. Like, it's so neat to get to see our favorite chefs like compete, and then them as humans. Like, I really hope we do see more of that behind the scenes. Like, I think we've talked about that in the past. Like, when they show Hunter, behind the wall.
Who's it?
Yeah.
Who's it who said the one? There's one of the chefs made a really good comment in the first qualifier. There it is. It was Chef Artie Sequeira.
Okay.
After her round, made the comment, it was like watching someone else's movie play out as an out-of-body experience.
The way that she was competing, or what?
After the competition, like watching everything, like seeing it on the screen, like tasting the food and everything. She said it felt like watching someone else, like you have that out-of-body experience in the kitchen, which kind of plays into what we're saying earlier, how when the chefs lock in, it's like that sleeper cell activation of food now.
Yes.
And I thought that was really kind of cool.
Do you think that there's a certain chef that if they lock in, they're unstoppable? Like, obviously, we've seen Jet Tila lock in. Like, we've seen it. We've seen Britt lock in. Is there any other chef that I'm missing that is really able to let everything, like all of the... Dad, hold on, I'm still on here. Sorry, my husband just got home, so like the kids are like, they're great. I love them, but but like that's horrible. That's horrible to say. But no, but we have Britt, we have Jet. Is there anyone else who's really able to lock in?
Brian.
Yeah.
And Sawyer.
Yep, Jonathan Sawyer, definitely. I feel like I will say I think any chef has the potential to lock in.
Yeah.
It's a matter of holding that focus.
Mm-hmm.
Is the hardest part.
Okay, on the flip side, do you think that there's somebody who you think is going to be intimidated? Do you think that maybe, again, no spoilers, we're not talking about the one from yesterday, but like, do you think that these round eighters, like these 8-seaters going against these icons, do you think that that's going to intimidate them? Do you think that some of these chefs who idolize each other, like, are going to get a little starstruck I really don't think so. I think they kind of know each other by now.
I would at the beginning, but I mean, they've all pretty much met each other and been hanging out together a little bit by this point. I would like, if it was me and any of my pantheon of I wish I could meet, I would. But then again, once you start cooking, you have to focus on the knives, the heat, the fire, the boiling water. I've never used the liquid nitrogen, but maybe at some point. But you
It's so
Hopefully we see that
fun. You got to
again.
try. You got to
because
try.
you
Well,
have you
yeah.
have the randomizer and you have the clock, and the clock is the ultimate mistress because she's like, you have this amount of time, so they have to focus for that 30 minutes or whatever. And
Well,
Chef
earlier
JT
they had,
said 15 minutes.
yeah, I was
No,
gonna say,
15 minutes is brutal because I've done competition baking and there's no way.
I
I
think you
think,
get your ingredients and be like, oh crap, I'm done. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
well, okay, and Viet Fam is somebody who I do think can and Katsuji. I feel it's like again, I'm just introduced to him, but I feel like that both of those could lock in. Like, I think that would be really interesting. I don't
Yeah.
know. Oh my god.
I
Okay,
feel
go
like when
ahead. Sorry.
when it comes to the intimidation factor, I feel like if this was TOC 1 or 2, we'd see it
Maybe.
a lot more because seeing somebody like Britt Resignia walking in as an 8 seed and then making it to the Final Four,
I think she's a
nobody,
2 now. Is she a 2?
yeah, nobody would have predicted that. I feel like
Yeah.
now that we're drawing with the qualifier play-in matches,
Yeah.
and this is TOC's been around for a little while. People aren't as starstruck by the randomizer. Like I was watching, my mother-in-law got me the Survivor 25 Years of History book.
Okay.
And you look back and like they had a retrospective for the 50th season that when they first started, no one knew what was going to happen. Nobody walked into TOC and knew there's going to be a giant spinning wheel of weird ingredients. And now that I feel like it's out there, and the chefs, and I do think the friendships do play a large aspect because you see these chefs, they know each other, they eat each other's restaurants. I feel like a lot of the starstruckness is a little, I would say, worn up. Like you look like, wow, that person is a strong competitor. I'm going to have to bring my A game, not, oh my God, I'm going to lose.
Exactly.
Well,
It's a very different tone.
And JT said, remember Brooke Williamson was a 7 seed and won it all. And that was where I know that was the first time. I mean, that was walking in.
Yep.
Man.
No one knew.
I really hope, I like the fact that it's like you win and then you move on. Like, I think that that's something that I kind of like to see. You know, not that we don't want to see whoever wins again, but it's like, I feel like it's kind of like I've achieved the Everest.
Right.
And it's like, and my
mini
picture is
taste
on
twice.
there. Huh? I like that
Or
she
mini
wanted to.
twice.
I mean,
Well,
I do too.
Like
I love
again,
Chef Manit.
I think moving them to judges is good because then they can also help mentor and it opens up a spot for somebody else to move out. Because this competition in 24 and 24 is a good way to get the public aware of chefs we might not know.
Exactly. I mean, again, it's like we feel like we know these chefs now. I mean, or or we're introduced to them. I love that, you know. Okay, we have to talk about the one thing that I'm very excited about, taking notes. How do we think Justin Warner is going to take his notes? I am so
Meticulously,
excited.
that's how.
I cannot wait to see him and Tiffany doing their notes. I feel like, again, finding different places for our champions. Like, I feel that Chef Tiffany was meant to be a commentator, like was meant to be one of these what do they call them, sideline reporters, but like kitchen reporters. I don't whatever I don't remember what they're on set, kitchen commentator. But it's like I love the way they take their notes. So I will be asking Chef Justin some note questions just because I'm so fascinated. Yes.
How could we get Chef Justin to make a guest appearance on this?
Okay, I will
just
say
to ask him about his note taking.
I could try and email him.
He's amazing. So I watched one of his lives, and what I think is so funny is he is completely, that's what Guy calls it. Thank you. Roving reporters. Thank you. Because I was wondering what they were called. I watched his live after, I believe it was TOC 6. It was after the finale. And they had, I mean, he definitely has, I don't want to say an on-stage persona and like a live persona. He's very, he's very, very similar, but he was definitely more laid back on his live. But they asked a really good question of him. They were like, well, how is it for you guys? It's like, like these are your friends and you see them in the highest and highs and lowest of lows. And he said it's devastating. Like, especially when he sees, like when it gets to those semifinals, to the finals. And I think he even said in the top 8, where it's like, you see, how devastated they could get. And I don't think a lot of people would realize that it's like it affects them just as much as it affects us.
Sure.
You know, I thought it was wonderful. I want to get him on here, but yeah, I like how he opened up about that.
I'll reach out and see if I can get a response.
Yes, eat fellow humans is his thing. Okay, guys, we have 3 more minutes. Does anyone else want to talk about anything? We have so much to talk about on Sunday. I have to slow down because I get very excited.
This is a comment on the behind the scenes. If you remember on the previous Food Worst Cooks, the contestants started dropping on their socials more of the behind the scenes photos.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
so
I love that.
This could be a thing that Food Network is doing because we've griped about it enough to give us more of a relatable content so people can kind of go, this is, there is more to it than just this. So I kind of like that.
Thank you. I'm going to go off what you said, but it is really nice because it's like we forget like these chefs are actually people as well. They're not just in the kitchens. Like they have feelings. That sounds horrible, but no, but it is true. It is like it's nice to see. Again, you got to go on Chef Joe's his wall. He had a really great. I mean, he's been really interacting with people. Obviously, Britt. Obviously Carlos. Obviously, I mean, so Kevin has been amazing about social media. Like I can really see the social media growing, and I think it's wonderful. Anything else you want to talk about? I'm just so excited. I have to slow down. That's my mom goes, slow down.
Breathe.
I get so damn excited. I love this show. Okay, go ahead.
Shameless plug, come see God's Favorite at the Community Arts Center of Cambria County this weekend. It's our last 3 shows. I'm sporting this lovely goatee for a while. I'm told I give like a Mick Foley look now with the long hair and the goatee.
You could play a younger Mick Foley, yes.
I love it. Okay, Michele, do you have any plugs?
No, just pots and pans. I'll be doing the videos this weekend for the cooking class on campus. 75 days till graduation, so I got to get my butt in gear and rewatched last night's episode to make more notes. This is going to be, I think, one of the best seasons. I think there's a few twists and turns.
I think that we're all going to come really prepared on Sunday with very detailed notes. And so, guys that are tuning in, bring your notes, bring them, Dude Lebowski. I thought so too. The dude. Yes. No, I'm very excited about that. I will say I am rescheduling the Little Bites Book Club again. I couldn't move. I've been so sore. So I will be rescheduling that, and we will be announcing March's book. So that's the only plug I have. So, all right, guys.
And print up your brackets.
Please print out your brackets. Oh my God. We will not be able to fill in the top 4 though until 4 weeks from now.
They can print it out and write in because it's all in fun.
Yeah. And then I do say, hey, there's a beverage here.
During the show, I get swarmed with a drink. I'm like, hey, there's a beverage here.
And again, Cambridge, you said? Cambria?
Cambria County. The Community Arts Center of Cambria County.
All right.
Out here in Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
Oh my God. Well, I love having you guys on there. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Bye, guys.
So great. Bye everybody.